What's going on, y'all boys? Well, it's a beautiful morning. Sun is shining, you know what I'm saying? Weather is sweet. And my boy Bob Marley said, if y'all don't know me yet, y'all gonna find out I'm a big music person. So while we're here, go ahead and comment your favorite tunes or, just a song that really been vibing to you in the comment section or whatever. But here we got a little special topic to talk about today. Today I'm gonna talk about balancing the age of overindulgence and all the dopamine we have into ourselves. I can't take too much credit. That title did kind of stem from Dopamine Nation, a book that I heavily recommend by Anna Lemke. Just talking about how much dopamine we have access to in the modern world, and how to kind of overcompensate and live through it, man. Because we're the first era that's ever had this much dopamine just thrown at us. We're like the guinea pigs of technology, and who knows how it'll affect us. And that's why I'm just saying, stay safe, and just not even stay safe, just be aware. I think that's the biggest thing. I just kind of want to bring some attention to it, because the other day I was thinking about DoorDash food, and I was thinking about way back then, like when humans were first dropped on this planet, when God first created us. We were born with a keen ability to sweat, and the thing about being able to sweat is, we have this sweat allows us to have extra stamina that other animals don't. We have an advantage, and that's why we were the apex predators, tertiary predator, whatever you want. We were at the top of the food chain because we can hunt so much better, because we have this ability to keep going in our dance. Like, think about a dog. Like, think about when your dog get tired. What he doing? He's sitting there panting through his mouth, having to take a pause and break. Like, humans, we keep going, and we're just sweating it out. So that's why we're really beyond capable of athletes. Like, we can really run. I want to get to a stage where I'm just running sometimes, just to kind of test our limits, because, like I said, we were blessed with the ability to sweat, so we have that advantage when it comes to hunting our prey down and everything. But you know what I'm saying? You dumb it down a level, and all of a sudden, there's these grocery stores. And, now you just walk around in the grocery, instead of having to hunt the animals down and everything, you just walk around in the grocery stores, get your food, whatever, bring it home, cook it, whatever. That's cool. You take it another step. So yeah, we dumbed it down to, we can sit in this air conditioning building and have somebody else cook for us, bring the food to us. Whatever, that's still cool. You take it to a step further, especially in America. We do this the most. But now, parking our car, walking in, that's too complicated. How about we just sit in our car, drive through, tell a little dude, yada, 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 I want this, drive up to the window, get it, we're on our business without ever having to leave our car. Whatever we happen to have the motion of closing the door, getting up, talking about food, we used to hunt. And then it doesn't stop there, though. It does not stop there. COVID-19 happened, or the whole pandemic of 2020. And then, it existed before that, but COVID really just took off these two main apps. There's two main apps called DoorDash and Uber Eats. You got Postmates, Grubhub, you got all of them. But what do? Instead of having to, again, go from hunting to going to driving and walking in to then just driving through, now let's just sit in the comfort of our home. Scroll for an hour of these hundreds of options, unlimited options of food that we can get, and let us just bring it to the door, and not even having to leave the comfort of our home. And if that's not enough, pay $2.99 and get it directly to you, or Double Dash, get something else for later. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about how just the concept of food, and don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. Like, I use DoorDash, whatever. It's made efficiency go through the roof, whatever. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, if you're not aware of how dumbed down our society has become, it can get dangerous, man. Like, think about it, bro. We don't even have to be bored anymore. You don't have to be bored. Like, we consider being bored being filled with unlimited videos, 10 to 15 seconds, or these days, a minute. And TikTok will even sneak in an hour video and you won't even realize it. think about it. Most of y'all don't even realize that Instagram has like your main page is now like an explore page, for you page. Go pay attention. I just pause the video right now. Go check your Instagram, and you don't even realize that 3/4 of them accounts you don't follow because they just subtly put it in. And you can scroll for hours and hours. And it's dangerous, bro. It's dangerous because one thing that I realize is that you really do gotta embrace boredom. We're not giving ourselves a chance to be bored anymore. You know, and like we consider, like I said, like that's a boredom to us. That's not at all, because you're still filling your brain with things. Like think about back in the day when you wanted to change the topic of your brain or whatever, you physically had to close a book, pick up another book, or you had to go from one room, leave to another room. These days, 15 seconds, you could be looking at a sports video, then you could be looking at a nutrition video, then you could be looking at a comedy video, and it's just it's not good. I don't think it's good for your brain. Who knows? I'm not no neuroscientist. I'm not claiming to be Andrew Huberman. But I just, personally, I don't think that could be good for us and everything. And so, kind of just to feed off of that, I'm just talking about like, once you kind of realize it, I think it really does become an advantage. You know, like I am so proud of myself because I now am able to have these thoughts. I'm now able to be aware of the time that I'm losing, the effort I'm losing. Like, I could easily drive to class every day, but instead I choose to walk. Because that walking is good for you. They say that walking is like the #1 antidepressant. They say it's better than the I was gonna say natural antidepressant, but it's deeper than that. It's better than the pills that be giving you. Because you just giving yourself a chance to enjoy God's creation. You just walking, it's good, it gets your body active. Your body needs to be active. That's another thing. We made it so easy that we can sit at home. Like, I promise you, I could get all of my needs fulfilled, everything I need without ever having to leave my room these days. Think about it, I don't shop no more. Like I don't need a Target or Walmart anymore because Amazon will have my stuff here 2 days max, likely 1 day. And that's what I'm saying, like, it's great. Don't get me wrong, but it could be dangerous if you're not aware of it, if you don't allow yourself to get active, to get outside and everything. And these are where these addictions come from, man. Because your dopamine levels are so high, like it takes so much to tolerate or to satisfy your dopamine levels. Because, you know what I'm saying, your body is used to not really doing nothing. So like, that's another reason, like, you kind of got to go through pain. Like, this again from the Dopamine Nation by Anna Lemke. It's like a pleasure-pain balance. If you have nothing but pleasure, at some point, this pain, it's like, she described it as like a seesaw kind of. So you have all this pleasure up here. At some point, somebody's got to start, your brain gonna start bringing that pleasure down to let the pain, because it wants the seesaw to be balanced. So something's gonna be bringing your pleasure down. Like that's why when sometimes you'll scroll on Instagram or scroll on TikTok for 4 hours and you're like, man, what am I doing? Like, this is terrible. That's why you get bored of it, because you've been doing, like, there's no pain in it. Like, that's just what you're used to, and your body is tired of it. It's the same old. Same with these addictions, man. I don't have to go into them in particular. You know it. Just think of your number one addiction. I'll give you 10 seconds. Your number one addiction. All right, now I ain't giving you 10 seconds, but just think about how every time you do it, the more you do it, the less fulfilling it becomes. You know the contradictory of that? Breaks. And why you gotta take breaks from it. And it's the same way with all these other things. That's why you gotta cook. Cooking is the best natural high, in my opinion, ever, man. Just the whole process of getting some healthy, and if you feel good because you're eating, not only are you eating right, and that's a topic I don't even want to get into right now, bro. Like, fast food stuff is terrible. It's terrible. I don't mean to brag on myself or whatever, but as soon as I started cooking, my skin started looking good. And I'm like, whoa. Because I used to be the one in high school looking up all these videos, how to do this routine, blah, blah, blah. I used to buy all these products. It didn't even take all that. Just stop putting sensitive glucose, R2B2 in your food. Like, bro, them ingredients list, bro, your ingredients got, if you look at the ingredients list and they got more than 10 ingredients, 10 is already high. Some people be saying like 5. If you got more than 10 ingredients, what do you think them ingredients are? The additives and preservatives so they can last longer, because America, at the end of the day, we care about, let me make sure I'm still recording. But yeah, we care about money getting, like McDonald's, bro. How many people make a better burger than McDonald's? You've heard the cliche. How many people make a better burger than McDonald's? Everybody. They're a real estate company, bro. They're not caring about what they put in that food. They want that food to just last as long as possible so they can serve it as easy as possible, as quick as possible, and make as much money as possible. So they want it as cheap as possible too. They not trying to get organic grass-fed beef. Who knows if it's beef? You know what I'm saying? And that's just what and I don't mean to go back onto that topic too much, but all I'm saying is just be a little bit more aware of how much dopamine. Just take a break, bro. Take a break. Do some natural things that we like. Read. Reading is very good for everybody. Exercise is all sorts of things. Write. Get you some writing in. Take your schoolwork serious, bro. Like, it don't make sense to me why so many people will complain about how hard school is, but then just sit on their phone scrolling for 4 hours. Like, of course you're not gonna want to feel like doing school because your body, your brain is so used to having the easy way for 4 hours. So school work feels like it feels like the most impossible hard thing. You don't feel like doing schoolwork after you just had fun playing video games for 7 hours. Your body wants some more fun. They want to do more fun things. The pain stuff is terrible for it. It hates it. It's like, oh my gosh, this is gruesome. This is horrible. So that's really all I wanted to say. I'm gonna do more yap sessions, and I'm gonna try to change up the location, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got this beautiful background, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. But y'all stay tuned and let me know if you made it this far. Let's see what the emoji gonna be. Send the day. I really can't think of an emoji now. I'm just killing time. I don't know. Send a firefighter emoji if you made it this far. Cause we gonna fight that fire of dopamine addiction, man. How about that? But other than that, y'all be good, man. I wish the best for y'all. And as always, y'all can hit me up. I don't care how big I get, because I'm definitely going to make it big. I don't care how big I get. I want to be the person that's responding to my DM. So follow me on Instagram, JavenR, and DM me. Javen with 2 A's. I'll probably put it down here. Y'all boys be good.